Hello guys, welcome back to Dan's Montreal Beer Reviews. Finally going to be a full nice episode, full review. Going to start season 7 from now on. It's going to be probably 20-25 episodes, you can forecast. This season's going to be all about raw beer reviews. Nothing extra, nothing fancy, just, you know, I'll get straight to what I'm supposed to do here, I suppose. So for tonight, the beer is called St-Ambroise India Pale Ale. It's from the local Montreal McAuslan brewery. I think one of the, if not the first, I think it was the first craft brewery in town. It's a new beer. They've started brewing in sometime during the summer. I wasn't here, so I can't really tell you for sure. And moreover, I couldn't even find if this is going to be a regular beer or just a maybe limited time release. It never actually stated that, so I'm hoping it's going to stick around for a while. It is an English style IPA, but with a North American twist. Apparently, from the description on the website. The description on the back of the bottle in turn says St-Ambroise India Pale Ale is dry hopped using traditional methods and is brewed with a selection of pale and specialty malts for a balanced malty character, and it's brewed with Willamette and Golding hops as well as Munich and Crystal malts and pale malts. Okay, so the ABV here is 6.2, pretty nice label if you ask me. Standard bottle and everything, you know. I'm going to use my trusty St-Ambroise pint. So let's get started and get straight to reviewing the beer. So a bit light coloured in my opinion for an English IPA. It is quite hazy, so not completely cloudy but not entirely see-through. I would call it like an orange or medium amber kind of colour, but it still looks nice, more like an American IPA though. Or maybe like a more like modern English IPA. Interesting combination of, I'm getting orange and plum and pear kind of aroma, very fruity. Just a bit of citrus, but no pine whatsoever. Very nice malty kind of sweet smell as well. Reminds me of those Great Lakes breweries beers from Toronto, like the Orange Honey or whatever, that pale ale they had. Kind of along those lines. So I'm going to give it a try now. Whoa. This is a very hoppy beer. Not sure of the IBU, sorry, but whoa. It's fruity up front. Very nice orchard fruit, kind of apple, plums and pears and a bit of oranges. It's nothing like the pale ale, which is very dry and bitter and straight, you know, straight. It's right there and you can't really expect much more from it. It's just a bitter, but this is much more complex than that, much more aromatic, much more fruity, and very enjoyable beer. I'm liking the bitterness level. It doesn't compromise anything, you know, in the aromatic component of the beer, but it's still very, very appropriate. So it's a fine IPA so far. I'm going to say that it's the best non-stout beer from McAuslan because I love their Imperial Stout and I still think that's their finest product so far. But this beats everything else they brew, and probably one of the best IPAs in Quebec I've had. It doesn't shoot, you know, for the highest mountain. It doesn't shoot for the farthest star. It's more down to earth, but it, you know, it gives you the most of what's there, you know. It makes use of everything that's there. Yeah, this is a fine IPA. I really like what they've done with the style at McAuslan. Just occurred to me, first of all, it's a dry hop beer, thus explaining the aromatic immensity, the aromatic intensity of this beer and how strong it is on the fruity side, which is lovely. Second of all, it's brewed just with English hops, so you can't expect much pine or grapefruit from it, and I'm not getting any at all. It's more about that kind of apple, pear, peach maybe flavour, and I'm still getting that fruitiness at the back. Together with the crystal malts, which give the beer a nice kind of softer texture and fair, good sweetness. It's a very kind of aromatic and enjoyable, sessionable beer. And even though the bitterness level is still quite high, so if you're just getting into IPAs, it might be a bit overwhelming for you, but you still might appreciate the aromatic components, which are definitely great. I'm loving what they did at McAuslan, because again, this is nothing like the pale ale, which is very dry and super bitter and not that flavorful, but I still like it. But you know, this is much better, and I'm definitely going to have this again, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting like a full pack for myself. Hopefully this is not going to be a one-time kind of limited offer, but it's going to stick around. It's interesting, and it's hoppy, and it's dry hopped, and it's aromatic, and it's not trying to imitate the American, you know, IPAs, and not quite the English IPA side. There's something else. So grade wise, we're gonna give this beer, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 overall. But if I had to, you know, give it a rating regarding just McAuslan beers, this would get a 9 or a 10, because it's a fine beer, and but just, you know, I've had my share of IPAs. I can't give it more than that, but it's probably closer to an 8.5. So 8 out of 10 for St-Ambroise India Pale Ale from McAuslan. Until later, guys, this is just the beginning of season 7, hopefully, and it's good beer.